Listening to that was the MP for Redditch, who is Karen Lumley. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
I'm not sure if you heard the entire thing at 5 o'clock. There's a snapshot of it there. What is your reaction?
Well, I have to say, I've heard a lot of things in my political career, but I don't think I've ever heard anything quite like that before. And my initial reaction is I'm absolutely gobsmacked. And, how on earth did UKIP allow these kind of people in? From what he's saying, that shows to me that, UKIP are the new face of the BNP.
Well, in fairness to UKIP, they did take action and suspend.
Well, they should have vested him first.
Well,
they should have vested him first. We vet our candidates before we allow them to be candidates. And I'm sure the other main political parties do too. And he should now resign. If he thinks that the people of Churchill have elected him, then he needs to stand again as an independent and see. The people of Churchill would be horrified, and the people of Redditch. He has not just insulted the ethnic community in Redditch, he's insulted the whole of Redditch. And I hope he's thoroughly ashamed of himself, and he should stand down immediately.
And talk us through this vetting process. It may sound obvious to some, but perhaps not to others. The views, part of our earlier, longer conversation was that those views were put up online well over a year ago. People only voted last week. So in his mind, he perhaps should be allowed to stay on. When you go through your vetting process, is that something you should take into account, views from at any stage in someone's life?
Well, and one of the questions that's asked on our vetting procedure, Andrew, is there anything in there that would cause embarrassment to the party at a later date? Well, that would cause massive embarrassment to any political party at any date. So I think, UKIP needs to get their act together, and they need to make sure how many more of these people are out there. We see time after time, week after week, another one. Are we, the other two councillors in Redditch, are we going to see any more? Last year we saw 4 UKIP representatives elected in Worcestershire County Council. We've got 1 left. We need politics, people that don't trust us. We all know politicians at the moment, but, who on earth is going to trust that kind of politician? He needs to stand down. He needs to stand down now. And I can't quite believe I was listening to some of that stuff.
And as a wider point, of course, in local elections and in European too, people are trusting what UKIP have to say and not what you have to say. What is your party doing about that? Well,
I think today the people of Redditch want to be listening to what he has got to say. That is, in his view, the voice of UKIP. That's my view is a million miles apart from his. And if that's the voice of UKIP, then the people of Redditch who voted, I have to say, in huge numbers on Sunday night for European representatives for UKIP, need to think, would they have really voted if that's the sort of views that they think UKIP are holding?
Okay, Karen Lumley, thank you. MP for Redditch.